Thanks a lot, Noel. Now developing, the city of Ishpeming is still hard at work removing snow from the past snowstorm. TV6's Alex Brisby has more on what the city is doing and how they're preparing for these kinds of storms.
Ishpeming Department of Public Works employees are still out plowing streets and sidewalks around town after getting 20 inches of snow last week. City Manager Craig Cugini explains the balancing act involved when they received heavy amounts of snow.
We have to kind of figure out how to schedule people, how to manage the number of times we drive around town clearing based on quantity, based on the weight of that weight of snow. If it's heavy and wet, will take much more effort to push than if it's dry and dusty.
The city utilizes MDOT technology to get ahead when it comes to bad storms.
They help us to understand using multiple weather stations across the area, the conditions both on the ground and up in the air that will help us kind of figure out whether the road's going to become icy, when it might become icy, when we might want to get out and do the snow removal.
Even with modern technology, sometimes the best resource is the eyes and ears on the ground. The Ishpeming police are a great resource for determining where the most efforts are needed. Ishpeming does not send out plows until they have accumulated 4 inches of snow. This allows the city to properly schedule employees in an effort to avoid overtime and save money for the city.
One time around town through all the areas is about 8 to 10 hours, and that's about $10,000 for each time we make an overtime decision. So we try to minimize those costs because that's savings to the residents, savings to the budget, which allows us to do other things with that money for the community residents.
Cugini wants residents to understand that it can sometimes take days to get all that snow out, especially after a bad storm like this one. Alex Brisby, TV6 News, Ishpeming.